Hey everyone, it's Daniela, TallGirlDani. In this video, I'm going to show you the takedown of my mini twist. So this is actually how I wore my hair to work, just pinned up in a clip. Most days I wore it similar to this or in a low ponytail. So it's been 3 weeks. I made it. And as you can see, my hair has been frizzy honestly since about a day or two after I install them. But that's just what my hair does, so no big deal. So for the takedown of my mini twist, I'm going to use the Talia Wedged Detangler, which is a leave-in conditioner. And I just put a generous amount and ran that all the way through my twists from root to ends, just to soften them up and give it a little bit of slip for me to take them out. So I was thinking about putting oil as well, but I had been a little bit better with oiling my hair, and I oiled my hair just a couple of days ago, so I figured the conditioner would probably be a little bit better. So it's funny because as I was recording this video, I was thinking, do I really want to take these out now, because they have been such a time saver in the morning, so I didn't have to think about my hair. Those days when it was rainy, they were just so convenient, but I am over it. I kind of miss my hair being out, so I'm gonna take them out. So I started in the back, and this video is time-lapsed a bit, so it's definitely a lot faster than how I was actually going to unravel them. So in the back, I didn't really encounter any issues. I just kind of separated them from the center and pulled them apart. I was really excited about the curl definition that I had. So this is just a look at just the back couple of rows and how that looked when I took it out. For the rest, I'm going to time lapse it. So honestly, taking them out, I think it took me a total of 1 hour, and I didn't really encounter any issues until I started getting to the front. So once I started getting to the front of my hair, I started encountering a lot of single strand knots. So this video was super fast. I actually got up out of my chair and grabbed some scissors because I had to cut some of the knots out. So I actually searched the time lapse and found the spot where I had to cut some of the single strand knots out. So I probably did that about 4 times. So I left a few twists towards the front just so you can see, because after I encountered a lot of those knots, I realized that maybe my takedown technique wasn't the best. So after, cutting out a few of them, I realized that it might have been me that was contributing to my hair tangling up. So what I started doing for the rest of them was reverse twisting it. So when I reverse twist it, I can kind of see where the hair separates. But however, even with this one, when I reverse twisted it, I still had a pretty big knot at the end. And honestly, I think it's just from my shed hairs not really falling out completely and getting stuck in the twist or near the ends of my hair. So when I encountered one that was really bad, I'd add more conditioner, which gave it a lot of slip and kind of softened it up a little bit. And this one I was able to get out without having to cut. There was actually not a knot there. I was able to untangle it. But yeah, so I definitely changed my strategy as I encountered some of those knots. And what I started to do, as you can see, is I reverse twisted each twist and then pulled it apart, because then I would be able to see if there were some hairs that were, kind of stuck together. So that technique was a lot better. And again, I didn't use it all over my head, just for the front, because that's where I started encountering a lot of the single strand knots and knotting when I was untwisting. So I'm loving the definition. It's really stretched. It's super defined. My hair feels soft because probably because of the conditioner. So I'm just excited to wear my hair in this twist out. So I had gotten a request to show how much hair I shed. So because I am wearing my hair in this style, hopefully for up to a week if possible, all I did was I just ran through my hair with my fingers and pulled out any of the loose hairs that came out. I didn't want to disturb the twist too much, so I just kind of ran my fingers through and gently removed any loose hairs that wanted to come out. So some of them did get, you know, a little tangled at the end, but then I just carefully removed them. So I actually did this every day when my hair was in the twist, and hair did come out every day when I did this, when I had my hair in the twist. So I'm wondering if that helped me remove a lot of the hair that would have shed, because you shed anywhere from, I think, 100 to 200 strands of hair per day. So when you have your hair in a protective style and you're not combing it, those hairs do shed, but they just don't fall out. So that's why when you remove protective styles, it can kind of seem like you have a lot of hair loss or shed hair. But it's really likely just, you know, a normal amount of shedding, just depending on how long you keep the protective hairstyle in. So again, I'm just running my fingers through gently to try to remove any loose hairs that I can feel. And I'll show you the amount that came out. It actually wasn't a lot at all, but I'm thinking that the rest of the shed hair that's in there will come out on wash day. So this is the amount of hair that came out. And again, you know, I was running my fingers through my hair every day while my hair was twisted, and I was trying to remove the shed hair because, you know, I do get a lot of single strand knots and I could feel them. So when I wash my hair, I'll try to remember to show how much shed hair I have. So this is what it looked like immediately after taking them out. And this is what my hair looked like today. I wore my hair out to work. It was almost 90 degrees, and I think the humidity was 80%, so it did puff up just a little bit. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at TallGirlDani. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!